Well, we had Tmesis Theatre come in, which is a professional physical theatre company, and we ran a workshop throughout a few hours with them. And we basically just went through all of their techniques and how they would prepare to create a piece, because eventually the outcome of the workshop would be that we were going to open up for their show, and we were actually going to create a piece of physical theatre to open up for their show. It would only last around 10 minutes, but it still had to be pretty good considering they're a professional theatre company. So we did quite a few warm-ups and stuff like that. We did warm-ups that they said have helped them throughout shows and that have helped them warm up to create pieces. And they showed us warm-ups such as we had to get in a circle and we had to walk up to a person, and as soon as the person saw that we were making eye contact with them, they would then have to walk into the circle and walk to someone else and vice versa and such. And the pace got faster and faster, and gradually more people got into the circle and stuff like that. So, yeah. Another exercise we worked on was basically going up to someone, looking them in the eye, saying their name, and then practically the same thing, them going into the circle, then going up to someone and saying their name. Another exercise we did was where we kind of did this step into the circle, and we'd have to step 4 times, and pardon me, sorry, and we'd have to keep going in the circle, and it's hard to explain. As a group, we would do the same steps, and we'd all do it in time with each other, and eventually the pace would get faster and faster, and the energy would get higher and higher. And as we were stepping into the circle, we added arm movements and we added breath, and it got really, really fast. For example, we step into the circle and we were moving our arms, and we just stood there going, huh, like that, with a really loud breath. And Tmesis said that they did this exercise before shows and before they were preparing to create pieces, because it helped them to get their energy levels up and it got them in the right mindset. And that a lot of professional companies and people in the industry do those kind of exercises to get the energy levels up. We then started creating the piece, and basically the vibes that we kind of went off were, vibes that they did for their show, so basically love, romance, heartbreak and stuff like that. So yeah, that was the warm-ups and the preparation period before we actually started to create the piece.